I turned the bus into a luxury tiny home. This shit
In this video,
intriguing,
I'm going
bro.
to turn a
Like,
1991
this shit
bus
sounds
into a
interesting.
luxury tiny home. This project took 6 months for us to
Nah,
complete.
bus is crazy.
I hope
Can
you
you
enjoy
drive
it.
it though?
My brother and I
Imagine
bought this
driving
old school bus from
but
a guy who
I don't
collected
think so.
trucks on Facebook.
Like-
And honestly, it was an awful shape, but it had a good engine and transmission.
That's a
This
tiny
bus is going to need a lot of work. It's very, very sticky, and there's a lot of big things that need to come out. The first step is to obviously completely gut this bus. Bro, we got a lot of work to do.
It's okay, I got the big crowbar.
Oh, yeah. Oh!
And this bus was dirty. Like,
Yeah, I can
insanely
tell.
dirty.
I'm surprised
There
y'all
were
didn't
several
wear masks in that bus because that shit was dirty as fuck.
spiders,
I know it's
wasp
dusty there
nests,
too.
roaches,
Wasp
and what
net
looked like a
roaches.
pretty bad termite infestation.
That's unexpected. Oh, that's unexpected. Oh my god. Hey, y'all wearing shorts? Y'all wearing shorts and short sleeves, bro? Imagine that fucking insects getting on you. That's so disgusting.
It's looking great. After that, we can start building.
It looks so good! We got some wood!
Get that wood crap from a lot of water being exposed to it.
Online, we saw people who kept the metal bus ceiling and just painted it white, and it looked perfect. Which was great because we thought it would save us time and money.
This is the last you will see of this ugly bus tan color.
But to try and save time, we used the wrong spray gun. The result turned out like this.
There's lines of like dripping paint. That's a huge problem.
Because the bus ceiling was made of metal, we had to get a special paint that was $200. The next day when
Damn.
it dried, we tried to fix our mistake by sanding, but ended up finding a much bigger issue when it started raining.
How's it going, dude?
Well, I believe I've made a discovery.
Oh.
So I pulled this.
God.
It's coming out
Ew.
the side here. We have to pull the
Ew.
whole roof off and figure out where all the is coming from.
So we're
Damn.
kind of at a low point right
That's
now.
a-
Come to
damn,
find out,
okay.
the bus roof is
Wow,
leaking
buddy.
really, really badly.
Like
Not
bad,
only
bad.
that, but what we did paint still looks awful. It looks worse than it did, actually. So this whole roof, the whole thing needs to come down and be replaced now.
Once we took the old
That's
metal
tough.
ceiling down, we were able to get on top of the bus and fix all the leaks. This bus was from 1991, so honestly, we should have just done this in the first place.
Now imagine doing
and in
that
my
shit with a
opinion, the
regular
new
yellow
ceiling
bus.
ended up looking
oh
a
my
lot
god,
better
that would
anyway.
be crazy.
So Che's out editing a video,
Like the outcome
so
would be
all the framing
insane. I just
today
know
at
it.
least is up to me.
In the back, we're going to put a private bedroom that houses a full-size bed. That's what Colby's working on now.
In the back.
Alright, so here's what I got so far.
Okay.
Boom.
Short bus, so like
2 beds.
Right outside of that room is going to be our living room space.
private bedroom. No. It's too short.
Then we're going to
Ain't
need a
nothing private
full-size
on this
bathroom
bus.
with a toilet, sink, and shower.
Toilet seat and shower.
And finally, across from the bathroom will be our kitchen.
How the fuck they gonna get the water? How are they gonna flush it? Where does it go?
These old bus doors are gonna be a thing of the past very, very soon.
What you mean? I like the bus doors.
If you're sleeping in an RV, you're going to want security,
what
which
makes
is
them.
exactly why we put a real front door on here we found at Goodwill. The next
Okay,
big
but
job we
I
had to
like the
do was
bus
install the
door. They
tanks.
look
Every
like a
RV
bus.
or camper you see typically has 3 tanks, a freshwater, a gray water, and a black water. The freshwater
Okay.
tank supplies clean water to everything that needs it. Gray water is what gets washed down the sink, while black water is what you flush down the toilet.
Right now I'm underneath the bus, and this is where the poop tank is gonna go. Right below the toilet. What I'm gonna do is just basically make a tray for it to sit on. It's gotta be strong though, because when the tank's full, it's gonna weigh well over 300 pounds.
And what do you put that tape after?
Alright, so the
That's
day
how
has
it's
come
done
that
with
everyone fears in construction. Insulation day. Now, the bus already has insulation. Behind this panel there's about an inch thick, but that's not good enough for Che. Che needs more insulation.
Oh, there's something stuck in my teeth or it's bothering me. Why everybody feel it? The insulation. slow
It
down.
has been 5 hours and 30 minutes
Yeah, I
since I
don't
turned
think
this
you can
camera on.
drive this.
My whole day has been underneath
At
this
all.
bus. This is gonna be the coolest camper ever though.
Colby then put on the drywall, closing in the
that.
bathroom where we could get started on that.
All right, so today I'm gonna make this
Cut it out.
base waterproof with waterproofing stuff.
Oh, for real? Oh, that's the shower.
We are about to make this bathroom beautiful.
And pretty.
We want this bus to be really modern and bright, so we went with this plastic tile that had a marble pattern on it. Then of course, for the shower area, we wanted something a little different, so we went
I
with
didn't think
brick
that
as
as
an
you
accent,
know,
because
so
we're
for
also
once.
going to put it in the kitchen. So in the end, it'll really help tie the whole bus
What's the
together.
thing on the brick? What's that for?
Because the entire floor was going to be a drain, I wanted to put a secondary waterproof layer on top of it. Wanted to put a
Okay, but like, what the fuck is the wood for?
Because the entire floor was going to be a drain, I wanted to put a secondary waterproof layer on top of it.
Wood? Your water?
Then it was just a quick install of the toilet, and for now, the bathroom was done.
Oh,
What we're moving on to is this. This is the generator box.
One of the things we wanted for the bus was for it to be able to have electricity anywhere in the world. So we came up with the idea of adding a generator box on the back.
So
That
you
way we
can
could power
drive
it
it,
while
okay.
it was going down the road or we were camping in a parking lot. But we needed some way to cover up the wood because it looked bad and it wasn't waterproof.
Right now we're taking the metal off the roof of the bus and we're turning it into this, the top for the generator. Oh yeah. There you have it. This is what it's gonna look like once it's mounted. It looks awesome.
Then we built a waterproof door and
How
tested
much
it
they
out.
pay for it?
There they go, there you go.
Look how lit up it is in here.
That's pretty cool.
This is awesome. Look at this.
Next up was the loft.
Yeah, look nice. Well, bus,
We
yeah,
wanted this
look
bus
nice.
to be able to sleep 4 people comfortably.
4? 4, okay, I think 4 is crazy.
We also decked out the space underneath the bed.
Well, I always be yawning when I'm recording.
This is the last look underneath the master bedroom. This is our storage area right here with the water heater and access to that water pump. And back here is kind of like our garage, so you can access from outside. This is going to be like the
Okay,
master closet.
wow.
It's kind of like a drawer you can use. And then we're
Master
gonna cover it up.
closet.
Then it was back up to the loft to finish the accent wall with brick.
Why brick though? It could be anything else. But
What does that mean, dude?
I have no clue.
But you
I'm
drew
just
it.
saying, like, brick? Right next to your bed? Right next to your bed? Like, I don't know. I'm not really fucking with it.
10 minutes ago.
Those were our plans to build the kitchen cabinets.
Like, imagine you rolling around and you just put the brick and shit. Like, I don't know. I just don't like the feeling of it.
So, I kind of messed up. These cabinets are the size they would be if we had put them in a house. So, I'm gonna make them smaller, because they're way too big. In this case alone, bigger doesn't mean better. I'm also taking out this stupid wall. Yep, we're good. Go ahead and set it in place.
I thought we were gonna have to wait 3 weeks to put this thing in, but we get to do it today.
Oh!
Okay.
Oh, this thing looks good, man.
Another reason why I'm so excited about the sink is we only paid like $45 for it.
Dude, this is crazy.
Then we built the upper cabinets and began to turn our focus towards what we call the living room.
So they had
Because
to
this
drill
is
in the
only a
sink?
20-foot bus, the
Drill
living
into
room
the
couldn't have a
ground?
couch in
Alright.
it. So what we did is built 2 benches facing each other on either end. Then we finished off the left wall with the brick we put in the bathroom and on the loft. It really helped tie the entire bus together. The next day, I decided to work on the front of the bus.
Let's see if that works.
And although it may not be as exciting as some of the things Colby did,
I gotta cut out the steering wheel piece, I think.
I'm gonna show it because I did it by myself and I'm proud of it.
With a little bit of luck, this might just fit. Come on, baby, come on. I did it! Yes!
And conveniently, later that day, our new seat came in.
Oh my god, dude. Oh, it looks so good. Wow.
When we
Yeah,
put
I
it
was thinking
in,
about
we
it.
were blown away.
Clean,
I mean,
bro.
it just looked beautiful.
That
But it
still
was
was
way
too
bigger
close.
than the old bus seat.
Okay,
I mean, that type of seat is too close to the steel wheel.
It's a little high.
When we built
A
the
little
bathroom,
tight,
we didn't really
Nicky?
think
That's
about the
mad
seat being
tight.
this much thicker. The way it is now, we would never be able to fit in there to comfortably drive the bus.
Exactly.
It seemed like the seat might be okay if we could slide it back 2 or 3 inches, so we started cutting out a small portion of the wall.
Take some screws came with it.
Then we put the seat back to see if it would fit, and
No.
crisis averted.
My nigga, no. See, no, that's a no. Switch the seat out, please, ho. That shit is way too tight, bro. That shit is actual crotch, bro. Like, no one is driving like that.
Originally, we were going for some kind of farmhouse shiplap door, but ended up deciding to sand it smooth because we wanted a more modern finish to match the theme of the bus we were going for.
Okay?
On camera, these doors look okay, but close up you could tell that they were made of a bunch of pieces of wood, and we didn't like that one bit.
Okay, well, it's a new day,
It
and
looks long
we
as hell.
realized that these doors suck.
Damn, that looks
We gotta
long
do
as
them
hell.
again. Ugh.
Oh, shit.
Oh, God. Oh!
Our next doors turned out much better, and we were able to install them in 2 days.
It was worth the effort. They're beautiful. They're so soft. It was worth it. It was so worth it.
Before we got too far into the
That
build,
door
our
takes
next
up
step
so
was
much
to
space,
install
though.
the AC. The AC came in 2 parts, one that goes on the outside of the bus and one that goes on the inside.
Here's my problem. This is where Che wants to put the AC unit. I think it's gonna be too
Okay.
ugly. I have to change this. We're gonna put it right here up underneath the bus. You're welcome, Che. There's the AC. But now, I face a new problem. This is where I want to mount it. And we glued all the drywall, which is probably smart, but I hate us right now for it because this is really, really hard to get off.
Remember, the AC has 2 parts, one that goes outside and one that goes inside, and they're connected with copper lines. Colby had to tear this whole wall apart where he could run those copper lines up through the floor, through the wall, into the inside unit. Then we buttoned everything up where we could start working on the outside of the bus.
It's a little surgery.
Well, this is coming together.
That looks so good! All right, get ready. This is the last time you're gonna see the bus before it's painted.
That's a really short bus, not gonna lie. What type of bus is it? It's not like it's a school bus or something, but it's a battle bus.
From the bus, let's paint it black.
Cause the soil was just blue. That was great. Now they painted it black. Wait, why black though? I don't. Out of all colors, why black though? You feel me? Like, especially during the summer, that's all that heat is just gonna be absorbed in the bus. But it's black will look cool though. But can you even drive this right? Like, imagine you're going up on the speed. It's like, get stuck on it. Now that they did this, like,
So we
what
painted
are
the
they
bus
gonna do
black,
with
and it was beautiful.
They're
It
gonna
was
give it
amazing.
away. They're
Our
gonna keep it.
repair
Like, what's up?
cracked.
Before we bought our bus, it got hit by a tree, and we did
Damn.
our best to fix the dent. And it looked pretty good, at least until we left the bus in the sun. Somehow this didn't cross our minds. There's a reason that most RVs and campers are painted white. It's to reflect the light. When they're painted black, they absorb it all, and the inside
Exactly,
and
like I
outside get
said.
extremely hot.
Like I
And since our
said.
bus was sitting in the sun, that's why our repair cracked. But the bigger problem is the temperature on the inside. It's nearly 100 degrees in there.
Like
our
I
AC
said.
could never keep up. Now we
Come
gotta fix
on,
this
like
again.
I said,
and re-
come on, like I be doing shit. You feel me? I be on top of shit for real.
Paint the entire
I
bus.
do it, bro.
Yeah, we paid like $300 to get this fixed.
We were supposed to take the bus to the beach in 4 days, and we didn't account for painting it twice.
Go for it. It's got to come out.
And not to mention, the inside still had a ton of work to be done.
It's got to come out, dude. Come on. Let's get it over. Ah!
To repair this dent, Colby and I spent nearly $300 and countless hours working foam and Bondo, sanding, and it really sucked to take it out.
Oh, this sucks.
I hate this. I hate this. But by the time we got it out, we were able to move on and figure out a much better solution than just filling it with foam. The idea was to simply make a helmet to cover up the dent.
Looks like a bus again.
Once again, we were able to luckily use the metal we took off from the ceiling to make this repair. And after covering the face with metal, we then covered the top and added trim. To prevent it from getting too hot in the inside, we had to change the bus's color, but we really didn't want it to be white again, so we settled on one of my favorite colors ever.
Ooh, man. This is awesome, man. That's gonna be pretty. It's gonna be a pretty color.
We only had 3 days left until we had to leave for our trip, and of course, as soon as we got the new paint, it started raining. But we were able to use that time to begin finishing the inside, starting with painting.
Fire.
Shout out to our dad for doing the entire bus by himself.
Do you see this tile? Do you see it? Because it's beautiful and it's going
It is.
down today.
At this point, there were only 2 days remaining until we had to leave for our trip. But sometimes a deadline can be very good motivation.
You right? I mean, marble is cool and all, but like it doesn't match up well. Like, you gotta at least match it with the, you know what I'm saying, each tile.
Because even though it was raining, we still managed to get a ton of stuff done to the inside. It was in true President Che fashion that me, my brother, and my dad all came together to pull through on this. And with just 1 day left, we had the perfect opportunity to paint the bus. We stayed up all night to get the last couple layers of paint on.
I like it. I like it.
And by the end, we are all very happy that the black didn't work out.
We are leaving today. The last thing to do is just
I
wash this
don't know why they thought the black was gonna work.
bus and we're out of here. We got about a 6-hour drive all the way to the beach. This thing only goes 55
Probably
miles
didn't
per
even think
hour,
about the
so it's gonna
temperature.
be slow. It looks so good. I'm so proud of it right now. I can't wait to see it going down the road.
I see it's still too close. It's too high too. Actually, I don't know about hot. I think the steam works that low. But I like it though. It looks nice. And they got the outlet right next to the bed too. I see it. And then the TV look nice. Oh, look at me. Oh, that should look nice. And they got okay. I fuck with it. Because they did their thing, bro.
So let me show you all we need to do to have electricity on the road. Just open this up. That's it. Now we have electricity in the bus.
No, that should look nice. Wood to be, that should look, bro, it gonna lie. It would be nice to have one of
these. This is what we do when we're hungry going down the road. Get a little grits in a bowl.
That's the. Did you just put
Throw
tap
it in the
water in that
microwave.
shit, bro? Did you just
Grits aren't
put
the only
tap
thing
water
we
in
do
that?
going down the road.
And he took, nah, he got it, bro. They got it, bro. Nah, hold on. They did their thing, bro. A luxury ice bag. I don't know what everybody wants that. Nah, hold on, cause that ain't gonna lie, bro. The ending, bro, the whole the product of it, that should look nice as fuck. I was not expecting that. I like the TV and the bed and all that, and but yo, I ain't expecting to cook shit while they're driving either. Like, I know it look mad small, but like for 1 or 2 people, it'll be fine. For real. Like for me, like if you're having a road trip, that shit would be fire. For real, like imagine, bro. Imagine you going on a road trip for like 5 hours, 6 hours. You know, one nigga could be driving, other one could be like binging some show or some shit. It'll be crazy.